the line, how important is it to go home tonight with a win? And considering that you've beaten this team once already, you kind of have a little bit of knowledge in how to do it.
Well, we need a win for sure. We feel like the last 3 games where we played well enough to get points haven't found anything. So I think it would certainly lift spirits to be able to end the trip with a win.
What do you take from that first game when you did beat them?
First home game, lots of emotion. We come on the road now. They're a solid team. They've played a few games since then. We've played a few, so both teams probably know a little bit more about themselves. And like I say, we're going to come in here tonight. We need to be real competitive and do whatever it takes to win.
Your young kids, how do you balance patience with wanting to win and wanting to get them into situations that they're going to learn from? How do you balance that?
It is a balance. You got to make sure you're not putting them in bad situations and situations that they really can't handle. And there's a process, not just on the ice but off the ice, practice habits, just being an NHL player that all young players have to go through. And I think it's rare that you try to incorporate this many guys, especially guys without any pro experience at all. So the combination of those young guys and so many new people here, it's been an interesting week. I think the results haven't been there, but it's been a good week for our group you start to figure each other out.
Are they at different places, Dave, all 5 of them? And
yeah.
In terms, how would you
every
describe that?
player is different. Every player has different situations. They play different situations in games that put their role in different circumstances. Look at Dauphin as a hard penalty killer on the bottom, and a guy like Strome, for him to play, he's got to play up to give him that to give him what he needs there. So every player we talk about is trying to find those situations to make sure that they're capable of handling it. And like we talked about, it's that balance between giving opportunity and making sure our team recognizes we're doing everything we can to win.
Is Dylan a little behind the pace or the curve, or what's he getting out of practice times?
He's working hard in practice. He's just being around the pro mindset has been very good for him. He's getting good off-ice workouts. But he's probably the one guy that, for him to do what he can do, he has to play higher in the lineup. And, Dvorak and Dauphin can both play, and Krause can all play farther down in the lineup. Chychrun is playing on the 3rd pair, So Dylan he's worked. He understands what's going on here. He's put good work in. He just knows that he has to get up the NHL speed, and when he does that, he's going to be a real good player.
What specifically does he need to do when you talk about NHL speed? What does he need to do to get into the lineup in that top 9?
There's a whole menagerie of things in every player. Has to be able to play fast, be strong enough to handle the rigors of what that position holds, and has to be able to execute and do the things that allowed him to be a top player in junior.
The results haven't been there, and you sort of touched on this before, but do you think this team has improved on this road trip, even though it hasn't won? Very much so.
There's parts of our game that are way better than when we started, and when you're not winning, you tend to over-critique things, and you look at different things. But you look at the Islander game, the Ranger game, and the game against Jersey, we feel like we could have just easily got points out of those games as not. Another save here or there, or a tough call in New Jersey, and those things happen. You just have to battle through them. So the past is the past. You have to learn from it and move on. But our team, where we started the road trip and where we are today, there's better elements to our game, and we're finding out a lot about people and where they fit in our lineup.